What's going on, guys? HK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys, and first things first, as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So in today's video, we're going to be jumping back into our Bloons TD6 walkthrough/playthrough/guide. And for today's guide, we're going to be jumping onto Streambed Chimps mode. So for this mode, we will be switching things up, and we're actually going to be using Striker Jones. Because you guys like seeing a couple of different strats, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the strat with the Moab maulers as well as Striker Jones. So the first thing that we're going to be starting off with is we're going to be starting off with a couple of dart monkeys here placed strategically around the map like so. Of course, giving our dart monkeys ample time to pop all of these balloons. Now, the one thing about using a dart monkey strat and where I have the dart monkeys placed is it will take a little bit longer for the first couple of rounds because, of course, the balloons need to make it all the way through the entirety of the map. Next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to swap our front dart monkey over to a targeting strong, and then we'll rely on these last two dart monkeys to pop any balloons that the front dart monkey missed. Now, the next thing that we're going to go for is, of course, we're going to grab ourselves a ninja monkey. But we need to be kind of strategic where we place our ninja monkey here because using the Moab mauler strat, although it's a very good strat, takes up a lot of space. So we're going to be placing our ninja monkey right here like so. The reason why we're placing it right here is because we can use all of this space right here to place down our Striker Jones as well as all of our Moab maulers. So next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to be upgrading our ninja monkey, then placing down our alchemist, and you guys pretty much get the gist of what's going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our ninja monkey to Bloons Jitsu. Following Bloons Jitsu, or following Seeking Shurikens, we're going to upgrade our ninja monkey to sharp shurikens, and then the next thing that we're going to go for is we're going to be going for our Striker Jones, and then we'll go ahead and place down our alchemist, and then of course we'll upgrade our ninja to Bloons Jitsu. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a fast forward bit, skipping over all of the boring stuff, and I'll bring you guys back as soon as we get to round 39. Alright guys, here we are on round 39, and if you guys are a little bit curious, what I did is following upgrading our ninja monkey to a tier 2, I went ahead and saved up to buy Striker Jones. I placed Striker Jones right next to our ninja. Following that, I went ahead and upgraded our ninja monkey to a tier 3. Following the tier 3, I placed down our alchemist, then upgraded the alchemist to a 200. Following that, I finished up upgrading our ninja monkey to Bloons Jitsu. Then, of course, I followed that up with buying Berserker Brew and I wanted to grab a Moab mauler here, but we didn't need to do it, luckily. All right, so let's go ahead and place down our first Moab mauler right here. We're gonna upgrade it all the way to heavy bombs so we can go ahead and fast forward. Now, with this strat, to ensure that we're able to place down as many Moab maulers as we would like to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place down a monkey village right here, like so, a little bit more towards our ninja monkey. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade it all the way to a 420. The reason why we're going to be upgrading to the primary mentoring is because the primary mentoring will give us all of our tier 1 upgrades for free, which is why this strat, or placing down the monkey village first, works out so well. Alright, so there's our primary mentoring. Now that we have our primary mentoring, we're going to go ahead and upgrade to grow blocker with radar scanner. That way all of our Moab maulers can see camo balloons. And they can assist our ninja monkey in popping camo balloons. Alright, there we go. There's our radar scanner. Perfect. So now that we have our monkey village placed down, upgrade to primary mentoring with a radar scanner, the next thing that we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and place down a bunch of Moab maulers. So the trick with this is to try and pack in as many Moab maulers around this monkey village as you can possibly fit. On top of that, we're not only going to be going for Moab maulers, we're also going to be going for recursive clusters and the top tier upgrade path as well. So now that we have 2 Moab maulers placed down, the next thing that I'm going to go ahead and buy is I'm going to grab ourselves 1 recursive cluster. Because what the recursive cluster does is it makes round 63 super easy to deal with. So there we go. We have our recursive cluster with heavy bombs now. Now the next thing that we're going to go ahead and invest in is we're going to go ahead and invest into a balloon impact. Now the top upgrade path is kind of expensive, but what the balloon impact does is it provides us a little bit of stall with our Moab mauler strat. So once we can afford to buy our balloon impact, then of course we'll grab the missile launcher as well. We'll probably end up buying 1 or 2 more. No, we'll end up buying 1 more balloon impact, and then we'll end up buying 1 more recursive cluster as well. But other than that, the only towers that we're going to be buying are going to be the Moab maulers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fast forward probably until round 80, and then I'm just going to be buying from this point on a bunch of Moab maulers. So sit back, relax, and I'll see you guys here in a couple of minutes. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you back on round 64. Because we filled up this space up here at the top, we're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves another monkey village and place it down towards the bottom, like so. And then we're gonna be doing the same exact thing. We're gonna be upgrading it to primary mentoring with radar scanner, and then we'll also grab a second monkey village on top of this to go ahead and give us a little bit cheaper prices. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab 1 monkey village like so, and then grab a second one right next to it, and then we're going to go ahead and upgrade each one to monkey business with monkey commerce. The only reason we didn't do this up top is because of a lack of space. So the monkey village that we're going to end up upgrading to the primary mentoring is going to be this one right here. That way we get a little bit of a bigger radius that's being affected. Following upgrading it to primary mentoring, as you guys can see, the strat is holding up perfectly, so we really don't need to worry about buying any other towers right now. So we're just going to be saving up to buy in order to buy the primary mentoring. Alright, as soon as we get the primary mentoring, we're going to go ahead and come over here and upgrade to radar scanner. And the reason why we want to grab the radar scanner before grabbing more towers is just to make sure that we have the towers buffed with the ability to see camo balloons. But as you guys can see, we really don't need to worry about any balloons slipping through so far. But now that we have these 2 monkey villages upgraded, I'm going to go ahead and do another little bit of a fast forward bit, probably until round 90, just placing down a bunch more Moab maulers. And I'll go ahead and bring you guys back on round 90. Alright guys, here we are on round 90, and as you guys can see, we have a little bit of a massive gaggle of Moab maulers going on here. So one thing that I'm going to go ahead and invest in really quick is I'm going to invest into a MIB in the very back here, because I do know the DDT balloons are a little bit harder for our maulers to pop. So to go ahead and ensure that we have no issues in popping the DDT balloons, we'll go ahead and invest in the MIB in our little bit of a back bait here. But as you guys can see, like, this strategy is ridiculous. It does take up a lot of space, but at the same time, like, who really cares? Because the Moab maulers paired with Striker Jones is pretty much the military version of the Druid strat. But at the same time, the Druid strat doesn't need this many towers to make it work. But it is a fun strat to kind of pull off, especially if you guys have never seen the strategy before. Alright, so if you guys at any point get into any trouble with popping any of the balloons, you guys will have 2 balloon sabos that you guys can activate at any given point in time. But alright guys, we have a little bit of money left over, so let's go ahead and invest into a couple of spike factories in the very back to go ahead and ensure that we don't have any balloons slip through. Even though at the rate we're going, I don't think we're gonna need to worry about any balloons slipping through. So one thing that I'm not sure if you guys saw is I did invest into another recursive cluster in the very back, as well as another balloon impact, to just ensure that we didn't struggle with popping any balloons. So on round 98, I'm actually going to go ahead and use 1 balloon sabo to ensure that we don't struggle with popping the ZOMGs, as well as the reinforced BFBs. Following that, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade one of our back spike factories to spiked mines, and then we'll go ahead and grab another. Let's go ahead and slow things down ever so slightly to go ahead and ensure we don't lose to the reinforced DDT balloons. So now we just need to pop this bad balloon, and it shouldn't be an issue because we were able to deal with round 98 and round 99. Alright, so the bad balloons make it a little bit further than we would initially like to, but there we go, guys. Let's go ahead and activate a balloon saboteur to go ahead and ensure that we're able to pop the ZOMGs. But there you have it, guys, a super easy strat for Streambed. And then, of course, I showcased the Moab mauler strategy paired with Striker Jones. If you guys enjoyed this strat and you enjoyed the guide, please feel free to drop a like. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do upload quite a bit of Bloons TD6 content. But anyways, guys, you already know what time it is. I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your lives, and I will see you guys in the next one.